I teach at a state university, and I really feel that we need to broaden our horizons as much as possible. I mean, I try to teach my students a little bit of instrument repair. I try to teach them how to be a good teacher, try to teach them how to form your own chamber ensemble and put it out there through the Blossom Music Festival. How to I help run Blossom Music Festival and the Oboe Camp. How to run arts organizations. So I I know that our teacher, Mr. Mack, thought you needed to put all of your eggs in one basket and just really go for it. And there's nothing wrong with that, because that's certainly what I did. But then I learned along the course of my journey that I had a lot of more giftings than just playing the oboe and making reeds. So it's okay to broaden and look into some of those other giftings. It makes you a fuller, more well-rounded person.
Frank, Titus, anything to add on that?
I'm gonna let you have that one. Go for it.
Yeah, no, that's brilliant. I think that's true. I think in a way, having a position in an orchestra, which then forms like the maybe the entirety or most of the entirety of your musical job life is almost anachronistic, right? I mean, who knows what is going to happen after this pandemic? But I mean, if the Met is laying off half the people in the production, I mean, it's like this is not an incredibly stable and at least it's not a life that is going to be open for everybody, right? Like we're all gonna have to make decisions about like at what point are we gonna be reaching out this way or that way and creating a musical life for ourselves. And I think one of the things that's great about music is that we are afforded the ability to make a life in so many different ways via teaching, via chamber music. Exactly what Dana was saying. And the world is hungry for music, right? So let's not pretend that let's say there's a demise of certain orchestras or orchestras are downsized in certain ways in the next few years because of whatever. But I mean, even if that happens, even if the labor market is tighter in terms of orchestra positions, the world is not getting tighter until in terms of their appetite for original musical content, right? So I think it is so important for us to now more than ever, like, let's get creative with it, right? Who needs music? What can we do to fill that hole?
Can I add on to that? This is something I thought about a lot of time during this pandemic. Is that I do think that there's so many creative ways to present classical music, right? So most of us think like there's the orchestra, and that's fantastic. Orchestras are absolutely, so that's the majority of my time is there. But during this time, I'm not playing in the orchestra. There are people on the orchestra community. It's kind of the wild west right now, and there's so much room for creativity. I mean, all you guys, especially those who are a lot younger than us, like you guys are used to technology. You're used to these new platforms and things like that, and but you can access these microphones and these programs a lot faster than I can. So you grew up when the internet was just there. I grew up when the internet came into existence and you dialed it up. You don't even know what that is. But anyway, it would make a very weird sound. But I do think that realize you can really create your artistic vision at this time. Like we talked about before, figure out how you want to present your voice while you're always continue to get better, because there are going to be so many different avenues in which classical music will be presented, and there will be halls built differently depending on how technology will be integrated into these things. We're truly going into the future. We're just at the precipice of it with people doing these different online videos and all this interaction. That's the first time people have seen people's face and different orchestras up close playing music. So really, really think about this. I had just created a video with all these pictures and stuff. So there's so many different ways that you could present an artistic vision. So the sky's the limit right now. So I would say go and create while you're at home on your computer. Spend that time figuring out stuff. You can stumble upon something very new and very valuable that people need, because they're always going to need music, but the medium in which we present it is always going to change over time.
Yeah, and if I could just say, Titus, that video is a little bit more than you put a couple pictures together. And if any of you have not seen this video, this is like a genius thing of greatness.
Thank you.